Be advised, the following content has been classified under the Albluno A rating for themes that may not be suitable for younger viewers. These themes may include violence with blood and gore, strong language, and other mature content. Viewer discretion is advised. For more information on the Albluno A rating, select the info card in the upper right corner of your screen. Which might be why some of you are here right now, or if it's January 30th of 2024, some of you are seeing this for the first time and are wondering, what the heck does this mean? Allow me to explain. So first of all, I want to start out by saying, I did not come to this decision lightly. This is something that I have wrestled with for years. I knew that once I opened this can of worms, the landscape of the Albluno brand would shift. I've marketed since day one that I'm basically a PG channel. I have tiptoed the line the best that I can these last few years. I've talked to a lot of close people to me about this decision, and they basically agree with me. Like, I've done a solid job tiptoeing the line at this point. Like, I kind of see regular Batman games, Undertale, even I'll throw Oxenfree in there because of their suicide ideation content in there. That is where I have walked the line for my content. I have not breached that line. However, I knew that there would come a day where there would be an M-rated game out there that I cannot pass it up. And that day has come. On Friday, February 2nd of 2024, Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League will be releasing on numerous platforms. And it is the final Batman voice acting performance of Kevin Conroy. I can't pass that up. I can't do it. Kevin Conroy was one of the main voices of my childhood, and I have been anticipating his final works for a long time since his passing. It's been over a year now. It might be 2 years. I think it's been a little bit over a year since he's passed. It's felt longer than that with him gone, but he's not going to be a super main character in this upcoming game, but he's going to be in it as Batman, and it's his final performance as Batman. And I would not be a true Batman fan and my true Albluno self if I did not give that game the love and respect that it will deserve with Kevin Conroy's final performance. So that is why I am starting this particular branch of the channel, for lack of a better term. I've done a lot of thinking about age-restricted content on my platform these last few years. I've been wrestling with this decision probably since this channel, not right when it started, but not long after it started. Probably since pre-COVID, I've been wrestling with it because I know that there's going to be games that I play on this platform that are going to breach the regular PG Albluno standard. I just didn't think it would be quite this soon. I thought I would have another year or two before I had to do something like this, but the time has come. And before I go any further than this, I just want to give a huge thank you to my artist Xavier, who whipped up this logo, which is what I'll be using. He whipped that up just on a whim a few weeks ago, and I had no idea I was going to need it this soon. I kind of whispered it in his ear, and he got it to me. So Xavier, big thank you. This would not be possible without you, at least not for a little while longer. But when it comes to age-restricted stuff, I don't think for the case of YouTube, the thing that YouTube does that I don't love is they have a very hard line. They draw it very black and white between what is 18 plus and what is not. They really don't have like a, I don't know, TV 14 kind of rating, that is really what I am alluding to. I'd say it's the Albluno A rating, but I don't want to call it adult rating, even though that's somewhat what it is, because when you say adult, you think of very adult things like, I don't know, drug use, suicide ideation, even sexual content in there. But I will be steering clear of that last one as much as humanly possible. So no need to worry about that. I will be steering clear of that last bit for sure. But when it comes to this Suicide Squad game coming out, whenever there's a questionable game like that kind of tiptoes that line, I make sure to look up the age rating on the ESRB platform if possible. They have a little app that I use. According to their rating system for Suicide Squad, there is blood and gore that goes past even my standards, and there are some strong laced words in that game, including the F word, so it will not be a true Suicide Squad game experience if I censor that word, so I'm just gonna let people know that it's coming. It is not anything, that language that strong will not be coming out of my mouth, but it will be coming from the game that I will be playing. So that's really what I am alluding to there. This is not going to be a very regular thing. I am in a very delicate spot right now in the emergence of my broadcasting career, hopefully with baseball, fingers crossed. I am in application limbo right now, and I'm waiting for teams to hire me, and I'm not going to make this a regular thing. And again, I want to emphasize, this rating is something that I will be pushing because of the content that will be in what I play, not what I am speaking. I will not be dropping F-bombs or any other super coarse language. There will be some very light swears in there. I've used that in, like, for dialogue in other games. Like, there will be an Undertale Yellow game or video coming out in the coming days that is similar to what I just described. When it comes to YouTube's, I know I'm bouncing all over the place right now, but when it comes to YouTube's age rating, I don't think restricting it to viewers 18 and older is fair in this instance, even though it is an M-rated game, because there are very responsible teenagers and young adults out there that know how to handle content like this. So I don't really see it as fair to age restrict content in that way. I'm putting out a very detailed disclaimer. I'm making this video so people years down the line can come and look at this and look at my rationale and see what my thought process is with this. I know that a lot of my viewers that are under 18 use 18 plus accounts anyway, so age restrictions really wouldn't do the job as far as YouTube standards with requiring 18 plus marker on their videos. I know there are going to be some people that are not thrilled with this decision, and I understand that. But at the end of the day, I have talked with the people closest to me, and this is something that I want to do. This is something that I have been wrestling with for years and years. I've probably been wrestling with this for the last 4+ years about how to go about this. I didn't think it would be quite this soon, but the day is here, and it's going to change the landscape of the channel for a little bit, but this is my promise that I will make to you. Anything like the Suicide Squad game that is coming out later this week, anything along those lines that requires like an age restricted, or like not age restricted, but like a content warning, if you will, I will be as transparent as possible about it. I will put so many disclaimers and warnings. The A logo that Xavier made, that is going to be on the bottom right corner of any thumbnail of a video that has content like that. There will be a disclaimer at the start of every video like that. And if other resources are needed for certain content in the game to like cope with stuff like that, I will aim to put those resources in descriptions of videos. So I am not taking this lightly by any stretch of the imagination. And I know I have a lot of young viewers that look up to me, but this is something that I really want to do. And again, like, the entire reason this is starting, I have to pay my respects to Kevin Conroy in this way by playing the final game that he was a part of. And if y'all have been around here long enough, you know how much I absolutely love Batman. He is my favorite superhero, and the Suicide Squad universe is very closely knit with him and it'll be closely knit with the Justice League, and it's going to be a very fun game. I'm very excited to jump into this game, and it's also a chance. I want to thank Gino for this next bit because she phrased this very well. My girlfriend Gino said that me tackling this and still doing it in a way that is true to my brand and staying myself and staying professional, and me keeping my language pretty clean myself, it's good practice for what I might deal with in the professional world of sports, because all sports broadcasts, or at least the very big ones, and I'm sure the Super Bowl in a couple of weeks will be rated as a PG broadcast for potential language, because there's hot mics on those fields and you hear athletes dropping some strong language or curse words, and broadcasters know how to deal with that. In a way, this is practice for that, knowing how to deal with strong language that may come out of the blue and handling that in my career. So that is a very good point that Gino brought up, and honestly, like, that's kind of what drove it home for me, that point that she made. So Gino, thank you for that. I very much appreciate that. I'm trying to keep this video short and I'm not doing a great job, but the entire reason that people are watching this video is because I'm doing my due diligence. If you all have questions or concerns about what is about to happen or what is already happening with this channel, if you're watching this months or years after I release this disclaimer video in January, please, I have never implored for comments on a video more in my entire YouTube career. Please, if you have questions, concerns, please comment. I will do my best to explain. If you are part of my family and are watching this video and have questions or concerns, please reach out. I want to alleviate any concerns or stress that anyone has about younger viewers potentially watching this content that is about to come out and will come out on occasion, not very often. I will again emphasize that. This is not going to become a regular thing. It is only going to be more mature rated games that I really feel the need to play. Because, I love Batman. This is why I'm starting this with Suicide Squad coming out on Friday, February 2nd. But this is just something I need to do, and it's something that I've wanted to do. It is not going to be the main vein of Albluno content. I'm still myself as a person. I'm going to keep it PG with what comes out of my mouth, but the content that I will be playing is gonna be a little bit up there coming up. So again, please, if you have any concerns, any questions, you can message me on Discord if you're in the Discord. You can leave a comment on the video. If you know me personally, please reach out, especially to my family members and aunts and uncles who have some of my younger cousins that they're taking care of. Please let me know. I want to alleviate any questions or concerns that is coming up with this. So I'm really going to wrap it up there. Thank you all who have helped support me into coming to this decision. I will again say this is not a decision that I have come to lightly. I know what this means coming forward for the channel. I'm not going to be as kid-friendly per se going forward once this goes out there, but I am going to keep it as family-friendly as possible, while at the same time playing content that I want to play and share my joy with all of you. So thank you for listening to me talk. I hope that alleviated any questions or concerns for any of you watching this video, but if not, please leave a comment, ask questions. I will respond. I will make time to alleviate concerns for this. So thank you very much, and for those of you watching this before February 2nd, I hope you enjoy Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League coming out in just a couple of days. Peace out.